Hi, I'm Peg from gardensquirrel.com. Today I'm going to plant this lovely big window box with the angel moss liner. The reason I like using angel moss is it's the water holding. It's just like a big sponge and it's just great for the plant's health. So after the basket has been planted, this cardboard looking angel moss is watered and comes back up like this. Now that I've got my basket in position, I'm going to put my potting mix in. So I have put sufficient potting mix in now, but now I'm going to put some slow release fertilizer right along the window box. I'm now going to go around the sides just like this and pop in some little white violas and some white alyssum. It's very easy just to pop them in the side. Just by holding your hand at the back of the angel moss and holding it firm, poke a hole through, just like that. Don't worry if you feel you've made the incision a little large in the moss, because after it's been watered it'll swell up and just make a little bed for the viola. Don't forget to go around the corners. You want it pleasing to look at from all angles. Much easier to work with this big window box if it's already hanging in position. Just remember they're very heavy when they're finished, so make sure you've got it securely attached to the wall. I'm just going to put in some white alyssum in here as well along the front. Now I've been around the sides and I've alternated the little violas with the alyssum, so it'll fill up the side beautifully. On the top of the window box I'm going to make it very classic looking, and I'm going to put 3 buxus on the top mixed in with some ivy and some cascading white lobelia and some white petunias. Just take ivy out your buxus and position it so that you want 3. The next one I've taken out of its pot and I'm going to place it about the middle. Sometimes it pays to step back and have a look and make sure you've got them placed correctly. Then the third will go. This one's too small for this one. better to have, if you've got the little bit uneven, they will grow and you will clip them, so eventually they'll be fine. Just stand back and have a look. This needs tuning. That's good. Always place your best side facing out. Now I'm going to place the ivies. Sometimes it pays to split them a little, it depends on the size. This one's fine. Get it as close to the base of the boxes as you can. It just gives a nice look. Remembering that this ivy will grow pretty quickly and then come down the sides and along. Just move that a little. This one's already trailing a little, which is nice. I can either trim a little bit off the bottom, which I think I'll do, just so that the sides catch up with it and it'll thicken. Now I'm just going to add these potted colour petunias in all the gaps to make it nice and full looking. So I'm just going to keep on placing these around just to fill in the gaps, to give a nice white look with the green. It's very classical looking. I'm just going to put some little white cascading lobelias along the front, just to soften over the rim of the basket. The reason I'm adding more slow release fertilizer is because we're going to keep this as our skeleton and just change the pieces in between seasonally, so I'm giving it a good feed. Just keep tucking them in up closely together so there's no gaps. We just like it to look lovely and full. And this little white alyssum just going around the edge will just hang over the rim. Just this little lobelia along the edge just drapes over the rim nicely. Now I've finished planting the window box. All that's left to do is to give it a water. When your basket's finished, just stand back a little and have a look at it, and you can just see little alterations you can do. In this case, I'm just going to trim this ivy in the front. It's just a little longer than the others. With the buxus, as time goes along, don't be frightened just to take your clippers and just shape them a little to keep them looking like a cone.